Women were created by God to accompany men and vice versa. Allah's creation must be the best and most suitable for each. Women are definitely the best to accompany men, just as men are also the best to accompany women. Because there's no God's creation that is imperfect in its potential when carrying out the task and function except for that creation. In this video, we are going to review a book, bestseller from Quraish Shihab with the title of Perempuan.
Quraish Shihab is a leading scholar of Quranic science in Indonesia as well as a former Minister of Religious Affairs. In addition, he is also known as a renowned writer and preacher. He appears as a preacher and writer whose work can be accepted by all levels of society. The book Perempuan by Quraish Shihab is not a book that contains feminism theory. This book is about the figure of women who have not been fully understood until now. This book explains that in essence, women are creatures full of mystery. The figure of women is endless to explore. This book discusses women based on the Islamic point of view.
The discussion consists of several chapters, such as the differences between men and women, the old bias view towards women, women and beauty, women and love, harakah and women's independence, marriage and women households, the role of religion in the forming a Sakinah family, polygamy, mut'ah marriage, siri marriage, women and family planning, child marriage, abortion, character building through women, contemporary scholars bias, kafa'ah and interfaith marriage, leadership and politics, women and various activities, women and sports, women and sound art, and women and sexual exploitation. This book is not just a woman's reading, but also for men who want to understand a little more about how women is. Because indeed women are a figure that has not been fully recognized and understood until now.
And for you guys that curious about the detailed content of the book, we are going to explain one topic from the book that I am pretty sure everyone gonna love, marriage. But we are not going to just talk about normal average marriage here, and instead we are going to talk about siri marriage, or known as secret marriage. Siri marriage or secret marriage can be found in chapter 10 of the Perempuan book.
Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala creates everything in pairs. Pairing contains both similarities and differences. The similarities and differences must be known so that humans can work together toward human ideals. Men and women must be able to work together and live in harmony. One form of cooperation and the embodiment of harmonious life is marriage.
Marriage should be announced. That's what Islamic law suggests. Prophet Muhammad SAW said to announce a marriage ceremony at the mosque and signing the marriage contract and then performing tambourine. Because of that, whoever is invited to the wedding, walimah al-ursi, he is highly encouraged to attend. This is not only to show joy with the marriage relationship, but also to be a witness so as to refute the various negative issues that may arise or abuse that may occur to one of the partners. Witnesses on a marriage should be at least 2 people. Indeed, scholars have different opinion regarding the function of the witnesses. are their presence a prerequisite for the consummation of a marriage, which must at least exist prior to the mixing of a husband and wife, or a condition for the validity of a marriage contract in which the two people must witness the implementation of the marriage contract. However, all scholars agree not to justify siri or secret marriages. With the announcement of the marriage, there will be no bad prejudice against a pair of men and women who are seen together or getting intimate with each other. Nor will each other's rights will be lost if there is divorce, either a death divorce or a living divorce by talak, khulu, and the like. The rights of the children who are born will also be clear who their parents are. In the compilation of Islamic law that applies in Indonesia, it is required to have a marriage registration in order to guarantee order and prevent disputes from going unresolved. This applies to almost all Muslim majority countries.
One form of harassment against women that can eliminate their rights is siri marriage, namely carrying out secret marriage. It is not uncommon to even have sex outside of marriage under the pretext of siri marriage. That is what one then gave birth to the term pet men and women. The Holy Quran has emphasized the prohibition of pets in Quran Surah An-Nisa verse 25, which is mentioned the prohibition of adultery, and also the prohibition on women taking men for themselves, while Quran Surah Al-Ma'idah verse 5 prohibits men from taking women as pets. This even though it is a certain man or a certain woman who is taking for nurturing a man as a friend for dating and adultery and vice versa. Even though it is looks similar to an ordinary marriage, in a sense, siri marriage is not equivalent to a legal marriage, which prohibits secrecy and guides the dissemination of its news.
Thus a little explanation of the content of the book as well as a brief review of the bestseller book Perempuan by Quraish Shihab. This Perempuan book can be obtained at Gramedia or through your favorite online shop. Hopefully this book review can be useful for all of you. Thank you for watching.